Welcome to Collage of Health. It is September 18th. We're on the heels of the lunar eclipse that occurred yesterday. And today's Akashic weather report is similar to the way it's been. It's kind of dualistic and non-dualistic and archetypical, and mentions a few places and a couple people. So here we go. I just wanted to also preface this by saying that I guess this is a disclaimer. This is not necessarily your reality or the third dimensional reality or the player's reality who are mentioned or the states, but it's the reality that I get when I go into the Akashic records, and I try to be as objective as possible. I'm registered as a independent, I'm pretty sure. Almost positive I'm registered as an independent. So I try not to align myself with any political figures or political ideology. I have my own personal beliefs, and it runs the gamut. I do like to see less government. I think less is more. But other than that, I would like to say I'm pretty objective as I get this information after I meditate and pray and chant and breathe. And here you go. So the first thing I saw was like a scene out of The Wizard of Oz when those little marching men were going into the castle or the hall, and they were doing their little chant as they went in. And then a crow cocked outside of my home after I saw that. A message again of silver and gold, treasure chest of possibilities. This is what the future holds for you and for everyone. There are caricatures of good and evil everywhere. Then I went up to a spaceship into the space above Antarctica, and I saw these blue icebergs. I didn't know that they existed. I looked it up. Apparently they do. I think they have to do with melting within the ice caps, and it creates this blue color, but I'll link something in the description below. Then I was given the message that possibilities exist under the sea, life form under the ocean floor. There's much to be uncovered by us. Forests also have a lot of life form there that we don't recognize or see. There's a lot that we miss. We're currently in a yellow zone, a cautionary period. Then I saw like a feline creature, cat tiger-ish being, and I went up to the Pleiades. They gave me a scroll. I was lowered to Earth, and then Switzerland or New Zealand came up. Then I went underground, and I gave the scroll to a woman who is underground. There are people hidden there, I'm told, under the earth. I told her it's going to be okay. She looked at me like she didn't need this reassurance, and she basically said, I know. There's dancing fairies in the street, and then I saw dancing fairies in churches. All things are intermingling as one, almost like, I don't know if you want to say the New Age community that believes in fairies, and the Christianity period and the Christianity period are merging as one. So that's how I interpreted that, but that was not told to me. Let's see. Then I visualized a hawk flying overhead with messages of peace. Then I got money laundering, period. Then I see Obama, and I get the message that he's in the thick of it, Then I saw an overweight senator who seemed like a fat cat, like just kind of maybe in on the take of some sort. I don't know where or who this guy was. I was trying to figure it out and I couldn't. Then Missouri came up, and Republicans, Missouri question mark, Republicans question mark. I don't necessarily think it was related to the fat cat, but I'm not sure. I said, God, what do you want me to see? And that I was told things will fall away and it will be okay. Things will end and it will be okay. Much is illusionary in your world. And then I asked, like, I just felt like this sense of like, I don't know, like helplessness. Should I do this Akashic record work? And I got the message, yes. And I said, should I share? And the message I got was be so open to getting all the information that we want to impart to you, and have some discretion if you'd like in sharing, rather than feel like you need to share everything and then put like limits on what you're willing to hear because you're going to have to share it. So I got a sense they wanted me to at least get all the information they want to share, and then for me to use my discretion. Then I saw like pirates on the shore of the Carolina, pirating money, sex trade. And then Archbishop Ferdinand Franco, I think was his name, World War I, started the war, revolt, and then flashed to the Tea Party in the United States. Unfairness will be corrected, I'm told. Paltry savings. I see people sneaking in, like infiltrating our country. Just kind of like, I don't know, they were almost like caricatures of people, like crawling in. I didn't necessarily get a sense that they were undocumented or illegals. I got a sense it was something not so, almost like a planned infiltration. Of course, it could be that group, but I got a sense it wasn't in general that group, but a specific group that were infiltrating our country by sneaking in. Planned attack period, Congress period, World War III period. January 1st, 2025 came up, congressional hearings, meetings, Song of Silence, crickets, Denver, Colorado, catacombs being opened, Wyoming felt good, a string of longing in my heart for the past, lost opportunities, sojourn with the divine and it can be found, all is here, all stays, nothing is lost, all is inside. And then I saw like a black caped insect, almost like, I don't know what kind of ET that would be. The dark one, gloomy doom over the country. Then the message, rise, rise. I'm asking to see better days. I see lights going on in houses, kind of like blinking on. Then Galapagos Islands comes up. Root cellars will be used for hiding. Then I get a personal message. Shimmering gold, August 2025, currency fall, question mark. People will show up in disguise. Mother Mary, she's with other light workers. I'm beamed to this place. She asked me to join them in a vigil. I sit and I'm in this vigil with others. I decided to do a crystal meditation at that point, which I'll share later, maybe today with you. Apothecary, what should I be careful of? And I'm told there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Jesus says, walk with me, find peace in your heart. It will be so. March on, be a stormtrooper of love and light. Life will go on. The fighting will continue. You can watch. You don't need to partake. Don't be afraid because I truly go before you. All is well, even though it seems to the contrary, the mark of the beast will become more noticeable. So that's it. That's the Akashic report for today on the heels of the lunar eclipse. Again, my reality, just use your own discretion on what feels true in your heart. Always go to our heart and recognize that, you know, shadow figures who are out there are only meant at the highest vibration to reflect all that we have within us that we need to transmutate. And I know that's a really high vibe statement, because on the third dimensional plane in the trenches, it all feels very dualistic, and it is, but at the same time, it's to help grow our soul. And sometimes the contrast is what grows us more steeply than the light, unfortunately. Have a good one.